successful on this champion in the past. There is the Nico locked in for Showmaker, though. A team fight for Dplus. And as far as red side drafting is concerned, I actually feel like stay calm. Everything's going to be 0-0 A-OK. Dplus will just get a few regen stats from the Ocean Drake.
Nice calming Ocean Dragon.
And you are moving away. Lahen's not quite getting the memo, but I think he is going to be able to take that and teleport to the top. Anything that is anything to write home about, Kobe? Okay, this might be something. There's the Magnus on first blood at 50.
They're getting so many objectives for free. This one they actually get paid to take.
Yeah.
So that's even working double time. In the meantime, of course, KT, they did have BDD in the bottom lane. Bottom lane outer tower taken for KT. Depth though.
Yeah, teleport is going to come through, and now they're looking for a potential kill. The crashdown should be available here as there is the Shattering Strike, pulls him back, and Lahen's Dragon. KT not wanting to give this one up. Teleport is going to come through now as Keen looking to make himself known in this game. Canna can utilize the equalizer. They do manage to make it through the choke point. Canyon and Canna a little bit further forward as DK getting towards Def, trying to make sure that he stays safe. Realm Warp is going to bring in just Keen, and there is the Rune Prison onto Canyon. The equalizer comes down, Pop Blossom under two though, and DK will wipe them out. Only a couple of kills and the Drake will reset, but I have a feeling Dplus can just go back and take it as Keen. 50% health, but that was a shape splitter. And now Dplus on this Drake. This is starting to look very Dplus favored.
It certainly is. Deft is back, and look at Showmaker on the flank.
Looking for the angle, aiming on control vision. BDD is going to be able to skate his way out of this. Showmaker just making sure that he has full information, but this is going to be soul point for Dplus here. And KT kind of reeling.
As you know, keep to that very quick dragon stacking pace towards their dragon.
About 5,000 gold or something like that. It was a big lead for Dplus, and it wasn't enough to close it out. Rush heated up on the Rumble right now as the extendo beam, not going to find too much. Pop Blossom, the flash picks up two. BDD gets the Empress Divine off, but he's still going to die. And Keen, he'll break that stopwatch, but his life is still over for now. But this is a dangerous moment for the KT jungler, and Dplus, you can see, they know that he is going to try for it. They burst it down, managed to take it out. Showmaker pretty strong on this rise right now. Kaz wanting to try and find his way in, but look at this. All of Dplus trying to get them out of the way, but Keen just gets that Rune Prison down. Immediately they dive in though. Kaz is already going to go down. That is a 3-net ulti from BDD. Where have we seen this before? As KT will wipe out Dplus. Goes down. It's Ares are gonna be able to collect it. KT, they gave up 4 dragons, 2.
They're able to just melt Dplus there. Entire map closing in around Dplus.
And Dplus, they still have objective and see whether you can win that one. Showmaker gonna have to keep himself as safe as possible. Deft, the same thing. These equalizers from Canna need to be perfect. 50% on the Dragon. KT biding their time, waiting for their opportunity. Keen in the pit. He's taken a fair bit of damage already, as that is not the real Showmaker. He's off the side of this wall. Realm Warp to get Keen out of there. That could mean a bit of an advantage here for DK. This Drake is down very, very low, cuz these smites are terrifying. There's the equalizer to act as the wall. Kuz steals it, but it's a 4-man Pop Blossom. Can they win the fight though? When they're against the Elder, that's the question. And Keen says no. Showmaker goes down. Empress Divide onto Canyon, and the Dragon's Wrath will bite him in half. And now the bottom lane from DK are trying to run away because, ooh, into the fire, not exactly where you want to be. Is can Depth actually do this? Possible 1 versus 3 angle with the teleport to come forward. Deft wants to get rid of them. These Elder Drake buffs are so scary. He's not going to be able to get it done. BDD's in the mid lane just trying to end this game.
Yeah, and aiming on the Zeri here on the flank with the Elder.
Well, Deft just going for one last shot in this game to see whether he can get something done, but I have a feeling the Dragon will say something about it. Down to the GA. And KT have him surrounded. There he goes. Aiming goes to 4-0-5. And Lahen's and BDD will say goodnight to game 1. It was looking
25 minutes of the game, including the Dragon Soul. But KT, they win the Baron fight, they win the Elder Dragon fight, and they're coming to win the game.
Yep, and it's just them relying on the fact that Kuz is so good at getting these smites. I imagine they never thought. Yep, Super Minion's going to be helping them out as that 6th man in mid and bottom lane. I guess 7th. Dplus Kia And the Rebel Baron power play is only going to stack up the first. They knew exactly when to sell, and it was...
diversified their portfolios. They were calm. No,
I feel like
panic selling here.
I feel like most of their portfolio was Emperor's Divide. They had certainly a lot in that one.
That's a good stock.
Yeah, it is certainly good. That one just tends to go up and to the right. Okay, last Nexus turret left standing here for Dplus. They're going to go for one last team fight. The Pop Blossom's decent into the backline. They do manage to get rid of the Azir. Aiming still alive though, and Keen is just gigantic. That was actually the real Showmaker, and he is going to fall down, but now it's Aiming who's in trouble. He's down to the GA Canyon, trying to keep Deft alive. He is going to be the win condition in this one, but there are 4 KT members. Their health bars are low, but their damage is so high. Red-white guns, I don't think are going to save DK here as Keen just realm warps on top of Deft. Aiming locks down the kill. That will be the ace, and that will be game 1 for KT. Would like to see it, and there it is. Pairs really well with the Pop Blossom. If BDD can set him up, then Keen can certainly knock him down.
Take some notes from Zeus. That Nart performance from him. So much more action than we got in the first 15 minutes of last game.
Here goes Canyon. There's the headbutt pole onto Lehens, and he doesn't have flash, so he is really dead. That is going to be first blood going over to Kellen.
But KT, even though they give up the first blood, they're the ones after the resets that are able to rotate over.
In the lane. Oh, Showmaker, he's going to get flashed on here by Lehens. Pop Blossom right on the edge, and that is a dead Ari served up by the
here because they know there's no ultimate up for the Nautilus or the Nico, and they're going to go 45.
Yeah, Extendo Beam does come in. Aiming has pressed the ult button. Moonlight Vigil does come down, though. As Kana is slicing his way into the fight already. They've taken down Lehens. Keen trying to find the angle, but he's mini-Nari's not exactly able to do too much, as it's Canyon that locks down the dragon. Cataclysm flies in, and Keen has to flash away. You can see in the gold, things very, very even there, but it's been about the plays that Dplus have been
arriving to the rift. It is KT first into the river, and
has his own medicine. He gets knocked up. He's going to flash, but he's not going to get away. Still, Kellen's in trouble, but he's got an unbreakable.
Okay, the only thing KT are really getting is a topside turret for Keen, but the Gnar with Trinity Force is all...
They managed to get this Drake as well, so it's pretty good for Dplus. Oh, okay, Hook is going to connect onto Canyon, but he flags, he drags, he gets himself out. And the Mega Gnar is just wearing off, but now they've got control of the dragon. Showmaker coming on over, and Canyon doesn't want to invest his flash, doesn't want to get back in there. And
even though Kana is able to push back and get the topside turret back for...
It's such a tug of this time as Kana doing a good job here, just playing these side lanes, getting control, and putting the pressure on KT. Cause a ruckus.
And that's the thing, too, since BDD's damage is spread
We're just engaging onto Kaz here. He is going to go golden. Pop Blossom going to connect onto 2, Deft being one of them. They take down Canyon to start this off as Kellen has to flash away. Showmaker a bit late on the teleport, and their jungler is now just dead for free. KT now pushing in mid.
That's a dream start for KT. BDD had just bought Fight for Dplus, but they also don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, they have to go for a team fight to try and make this one work. Dominance already popped here by Kana. The knockup not going to be great there from Lehens as the Baron is going to go down, but can they keep themselves alive? Aiming says yes as he pops the ultimate. Kellen going to be the first one to be zapped down, and there is the skater. He gets over the wall, but Aiming's just going to get punished. I don't know about that one. Overly aggressive with these abilities is something he's been known for, and now it's a double kill for Deft. They're looking to turn it. In goes Canyon as he turns back on this. A double knock-up as well. Make it a triple kill. And BDD's going to go down to Showmaker. That's the ace. And what happened here, Baron? Now KT. Deft is looking for it, and he almost gets the quadra. I thought that it was going to be aiming diff, and he is 80 CS up. Like, it is absurd the amount of money because he cancels it. And now Keen is definitely dead, but they might get a Viego for free as well. As Keen realizes that he has to fight it, he finds the Gnar, and how much time can he gain is the question. Minion waves aren't really there, and so with that knock-up, with that stun, it should just be a Gravitum, and then for a while. Oh, the ward actually going to be sneakily placed. Information advantage here for Dplus. Headbutt pole is going to connect as Lehens gets out of there, but Kana is bearing down on them. Showmaker looking for BDD, who dives on top of Deft, who just stands his ground, rips into it twice.
In those last team fights, Deft is...
Oh, that's a jump scare as Kana is going to come over the wall. There's a Heartbreaker because he's not going to get out of this one. He's trying to dash his way through. He does flash, and he will survive at least. Now with no flash available, no ult available, how are you supposed to get into this pit and take this Baron? The Baron's going to be secured, and Dplus that while. Oh, the ward actually going to be sneakily placed. Information advantage here for Dplus. Headbutt pole is going to connect as Lehens gets out of there, but Canna is bearing down on them. Showmaker looking for BDD, who dives on top of Deft, who just stands his ground, rips him to available. How are you supposed to get into this pit and take this Baron? The Baron's going to be secured. And Dplus that! Stepping on up, he's got a full rage bar, and this is just going to be another 5v5. We'll see who manages to get the smite, but that's not the important one. Canyon locks it down this time, you know?
Exactly, you're guaranteed a win, and you're also guaranteed
to clear out the minion wave. But Showmaker over the wall, fishing for a charm. Kaz wants an angle. There's the anchor. That's going to connect. Depth charge on to Deft as BDD finds him in the backline as well, but the cleanse does come through, and now Showmaker's over the wall. The damage is there. Three-man, no, but where's the follow-up? Keen's going to get melted down. Aiming tries to get in there. He gets the kill onto Kellen, and now Canna is looking for him. He skates away out of the fight. It's a 4v4 now as the flash forward. The charm's not going to land because the stopwatch is there. And the knock-up comes through. BDD's in trouble, but he splits the shape and tries to get away. Canyon goes down, and now Kaz is looking for the resets. It's a 3v3, but the health bars are low on both sides apart from aiming. In goes Kaz, trying to be the hero here as Canna is dashing away. And Dplus, they're just trying to get out of this one now. Opportunity for them. You can see Dplus though, they are favoring the Baron. They have soul point advantage that they have now. A lot of damage here on Dplus's side though, and they can't see the health bar of this Baron. Extendo beam does come through, and it's Kaz not going to be able to steal it away. Canyon grabs that. The charm is going to go wide, and KT, they really want to start this fight. Canna is just a brick wall in the front line though, and Showmaker looking for that flank angle does go into Zhonya's very early. As there's the flash now, pushes him into the wall, and Showmaker, he goes down. Pop Blossom doesn't find that much, but now Deft is in trouble. Lehens dives on top of him. Deft stays alive for a while, but then it's a shutdown from KT. And you may have a Baron, but you may lose your Nexus.
Canyon's trying to stop it. He's going for the minions, but KT will go for him.
Yeah, the drag was a little bit late there. Canyon just trying to get away, trying to stay alive. He gets over the wall. I have a feeling that KT should just be able to mow down this turret. The inhibitor going to go down as well. Is this just going to be the end of Dplus's road right here? The answer is no. They are going to head towards the mid lane, look for that inner turret, stack those wallets up as high as possible, and then see whether Dplus can win another team fight. Teleport to come through here. This could be a last-ditch effort. Headbutt pole is going to connect onto Keen. Gets knocked up by Canyon as well, but there's no damage here. There's no real opportunity. It's too late for Showmaker as he's now going to arrive, but the Unbreakable Will was there. The charm's going to land onto Kaz.
Go flash inside the pit and steal, but he couldn't get it. Canyon hit it. This one, though, Showmaker coming around. Dive in again, look for the resets. And DK, again, their backs are against the wall because they really need to find a pick on an isolated target and focus fire somebody down.
Well, there's a fake BDD. There's a headbutt pole onto a Mega Gnar. Keen actually pretty big. Hook is going to connect onto Kellen, who does press the R button. That is a big cooldown as there's a Cataclysm onto 3. Into the backline goes Canna. Gargoyle Stoneplate keeping himself alive with the Pop Blossom. It's massive. The Gnar is even bigger. And aiming is going to pop into that backline. He's unstoppable now as he takes down Kellen. Deft into his GA. He's going to pop back up again, but now he goes down. And Canna gets a few of them. Can Showmaker be the man to save it? Looks like the answer is no, because aiming is still up. Keen is still up. And I think KT may have done it. Showmaker is going to go golden, but that's a see your death moment. Aiming says goodnight, and Keen is just teleporting for the Nexus. Canyon wants to stop him, but I just don't think he will dissuade Keen from heading towards the knockout stage. It has been so long since we've seen this man there, and he's going to earn it with a 2-0 KT. They take down Dplus. They end that road for Deft. Unfortunately, his back was against the wall. We thought it gave him power. Not according to KT. BDD will not beat it.